Something that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Paul George is out there with Collins. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. Now here's Booker. Here's Nurkic. And easy 2 points on the layup.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting and pick and roll. So good.
Here's Embiid, hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Phoenix. Dunn passes to Green. George against Dunn. Booker. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And the first one at the line is good. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Embiid. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Back to Embiid. That one's in, his first shot this game.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here's Booker. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Bucket is good. Booker's got 5.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Embiid against Nurkic. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Green passes to Booker. 14 feet away. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. It's tipped and stolen by Dunn. On the wing, Green. Back to Dunn. Booker against Embiid. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
just here to look at the numbers for Jalen Green. He's averaging 15 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Booker, pocket 6. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Collins, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
First free throw is good. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And so Collins nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Middleton, the pass to Nurkic. Booker outside. Screen by Nurkic. A 3. Booker, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to George. Driving to the basket. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Green, the pass to Middleton. Booker, right side. That one goes in. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Collins kicks to Maxey. Back to Collins. Pass to George. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Booker, good.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
The 76ers leading by 5. Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks so much. And Houston is where the news is breaking for the Rockets. They are beyond excited with what they were able to do, acquiring Kevin Durant. And there were rumblings for this for the last couple of weeks that it might be in the works, and his leadership, offense, and championship pedigree brings a rare commodity to this organization. And it's going to be a fascinating phase for both Kevin and his new teammates in the organization.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Dylan Brooks comes in for Chris Middleton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Martin, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Nurkic. Outside, Green. Phoenix, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And finished off by Martin.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And here's Booker after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And that one drops.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
The Suns have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
Suns trail by 9. On the wing, Booker. Takes the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Schroeder. Over Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Now here's Middleton after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Iguodala.
Successful trip there. Middleton running that pick and roll. He can also work as the screener when need be.
Green against Maxey. Over Green. Maxey, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Middleton kicks to Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Booker's got 16 points.
Great quarter for the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Martin with a screen on Booker. Outside, Maxey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
The 76ers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. So for the Suns, Grayson Allen comes in for Green, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Devin Booker. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in. Now here is Lowry. Brooks outside. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance, and finished off by Martin.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Now Middleton with his first shot attempt. That shot is off. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Allen is out there with Lowry. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Iguodala in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto. Embiid sets the pick for Martin. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Down low. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brooks, the pass to Middleton. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Fires from 18. Again, Phoenix.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Schroeder passes to Embiid. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's Middleton, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Oubre against Allen. Schroeder dishes to Martin. Embiid with the screen on Allen. Pass to Embiid. Now Martin. Brooks covering. It's stolen by Lowry. It's good. This game is all even. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Ball's not loose. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Martin against Brooks. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. And he lays it straight in. Iguodala's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. The 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Suns. Get loud and let them hear it. Here comes the defense.
Phoenix making some changes. Donnie's checked in for Allen. And it's Green in for Kyle Lowry. Here's McCain, defended by Middleton. Schroeder passes to Collins. Oubre against Brooks. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder. Connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brooks outside. Middleton looking it over. Middleton is doubled. Here's Iguodala, guarded by Embiid. Dorsey, know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Then for the 76ers, Paul George comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Maxey subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. George passes to Embiid. Back to George. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Shoots from the baseline, and that one hits back iron. Suns on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Middleton outside. Lets it go with the three. And Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's McCain. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Now here's Middleton. Booker outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And George kicks to Embiid. Here's McCain. Guarded by Green. A nice shot by McCain. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Dylan Brooks comes in for Chris Middleton. And the 76ers also making a change. Oubre's checked in. O'Neal finds Booker. And done with the slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside, George. Inside, here's McCain. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Maxey against Booker. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. So it's Philadelphia now, after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Maxey, rejected by Booker, and he gets it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to McCain, just 2 to shoot, fires from deep. Offensive rebound to the middle. Here's George, and at last they get one to fall.
Assisted by Tyrese Maxey.
14 points for George. Booker dishes to O'Neal. Brooks outside. Here's Dunn. Now here's Booker. The layup missed.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Green. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So for the Suns, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for O'Neal, and Middleton subbed in for Green. And the 76ers also making a change. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oubre. Now here's Middleton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Booker, good.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Here's George. He's got 14. And finished off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Now, here's Dunn. They trail by 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Middleton drives in. Done outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's McCain. 7 points in the game. And that one's good. George has got 16 points.
Oh, he is absolutely unstoppable right now. Paul George in rhythm. Look out.
Booker against Schroeder. Releases. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Booker.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers on top. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. The Oklahoma City Thunder will go up against the... And that is it for half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Joel Embiid. John Collins is out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Back to Maxey. Outside Collins. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
The 76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. A 2-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. The past month has been surreal. 9th in 3-point field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Done outside. Pass to Booker. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look
too often.
Booker against Maxey. Collins passes to Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
George passes to Collins. Back to George. Collins, a screen on Middleton. The three from George. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Collins. Outside, George. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Thursday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
For Philadelphia, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside Collins. Maxey against Green. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, Devin Booker.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And the Suns making a change here. Brooks checked in. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Taking a look at Phoenix. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Brooks finds Dunn. Here's Middleton. Booker, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Over Maxey. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Outside Collins. Maxey sets a screen for Collins. Back to Maxey. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Stolen by George. Maxey in the corner. Out to the right wing. Collins against Dunn. Embiid kicks to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead. Booker the bounce pass. Jokic against Embiid. To the paint. Here's Middleton, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
This is why you love Nurkic. This guy is an exceptional passer.
Maxey passes to George. Collins, a screen on Brooks. George looking over the floor. Over Brooks. George, no good. Suns trail by 9. Releases from 15. Booker, no good. Here's McCain. Kicks it out to Maxey. To the inside. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Collins against Dunn. Pass to Middleton. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's McCain. He's got 7. Outside, George. Collins setting the pick for George. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Booker outside. Nurkic a screen on Maxey. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third. Maxey with it. He's got 14. Stolen by Allen. Middleton with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Brooks against Oubre. Brooks kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Strong finish inside from Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
And here's Maxey. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. One-on-one fast break. Here's Allen. And he can't bank that one in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Schroeder. Hits from the high post. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Allen surveying the D. Here's Iguodala. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game. Schroeder against Booker. It's Schroeder with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Allen a screen on Schroeder. Here's Booker. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
Maxey, no good. And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Dunn is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Green. Then there's Allen. And it's Iguodala in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Right side, Green. That misses off the backboard.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
There's Green with the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the inside. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Inside, Iguodala. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oubre dishes to Schroeder. Martin kicks to Martin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Number 20, Jared McCain.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The 76ers leading by 14. Schroeder outside. Here's McCain. Allen defending. McCain's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Dunn.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Embiid. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Schroeder. Here's McCain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McCain's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Green kicks to Allen. To the paint. Here's Iguodala.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Schroeder passes to Embiid. Back to Schroeder. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Pass to Iguodala. Back to Allen. Another three for Phoenix.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's McCain. To the middle. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Oubre against Brooks. Pass to Iguodala. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Schroeder against Green. Now here's Embiid.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
No good from Booker.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's McCain. Collins a screen on Booker. Here's McCain. Off target with his three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Booker. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Here's Oubre. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the 76ers lead by 15. Pass to Brooks. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's McCain. Allen defending. Oubre kicks to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Middleton. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's McCain. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wide open shot is on the money. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Devin Booker has the mindset of a certified scorer, and he can do it in a variety of ways.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those moves. Two left feet there. We've got a dancer.
For the Suns, Donnie's checked in for Brooks, and it's Green in for Grayson Allen. George is checked in for the 76ers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Maxey looking it over. Lets it fly. It's good from the top of the key. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Collins. On the wing, George. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Nurkic kicks to Green. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's George. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time for Middleton. Down low, Booker left side. Paul George with the steal. Green against Maxey. Over Green. Maxey, no good. Suns trail by 12. Green in the high post. Nurkic finds Green. Middleton outside. Pass to Green. Rebound by the 76ers.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Philadelphia.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Free throw good, Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Kennard. Schroeder against Lowry. 11 feet away, and it's Schroeder missing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So,
well, whatever you're doing is working, man. So keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Joel Embiid.